Hey, what's up, guys? Chris here, and today we are going to talk about the Giants at the Cowboys game from week one. Here to give you guys the analysis for that. So let's go ahead. Let's get into it. A lot of concerns, I guess, coming into this game for Dallas. How were they going to play without Tony Romo? Uh, Ezekiel Elliott supposedly getting the start, running back, and Dak Prescott getting the start for the Cowboys at quarterback. So there are going to be concerns on how he was going to fill the shoes of Tony Romo here at the start of the season. I think a lot of people were writing off Dallas throughout this game. Um, of note, and it's not like Dallas didn't have a chance to win this game. I mean, it was 20-19. Um, how about Terrence Williams not getting out of bounds at the end of that game, though, to give Dan Bailey a chance to punch in a field goal? Um, wow. That, with 12 seconds to go, man, with 12 seconds to go, he could have easily uh, had a shot. I mean, Dan Bailey was on fire throughout this whole game. He went 4 for 4 in his field goals. So, I mean, wow, what a game near the end, in crunch time. So, I mean, not really a whole lot to go off of here throughout the game wise. So, I mean, getting into the stats. Eli Manning, 19 for 28 with 207 yards, 3 touchdowns, an interception, and 2 sacks. Dak Prescott, 25 for 45, 227 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. He played okay. I'll say he didn't shit the bed. I'll say that. Ezekiel Elliott was only limited to 20 carries for 51 yards, so the Giants are really full out expecting the run game and really did a good job of stuffing that. Elliott did have a touchdown. His longest on the day was 8, so, well, I'll say that. As for New York's rushing, Rashard Jennings, 18 for 75. So, teams were a bit the Giants were a bit more balanced than Dallas, I would say. I mean, Dak threw for 227, the team ran for 101. It's They were looking to get the bulk of it out of Ezekiel Elliott, and the numbers look deceiving. Like Alfred Morris, 7 for 35, Dak Prescott, 2 for 12, Keith Smith, 1 for 3. I don't really think Dallas did a more effective job at running the ball as they should have. New York was a bit more balanced throughout this game. Going through this, I mean, Odell Beckham Jr. led the way, 4 for 73. His longest on the day was 45. He was targeted 8 times. Could have made a little bit more out of those the 8 targets. But Sterling Shepard, 4 for 43 and a touchdown. Victor Cruz, 4 for 34 and a touchdown. I feel like they didn't get Victor Cruz as involved as they wanted to throughout the game. Jason Witten led the way for Dallas, 9 for 66. Cole Beasley, 8 for 65. Terrence Williams, 3 for 34. Now, a bulk of Dallas's points came from field goals throughout this game. Dan Bailey goes 4 for 4. His longest was 56. So shout out to him. But that's where the bulk of Dallas's points came from. It came from those 12 points from the field goal. Going for the defense now. Talking about the defense a little bit. For New York, Jonathan Casillas led the way with 7 solo tackles. I probably botched the hell out of that name. Landon Collins right behind him with 6. He also had a pass defense. Jason Pierre-Paul with 4 solo tackles, 2 QB hits. Overall, I mean, they had 3 QB hits, 3 pass defenses in this game. As for Dallas, Sean Lee led the way with 4 solo tackles. Barry Church with 4 solo tackles. Terrell McLean with 2. Cedric Thornton with 2. Orlando Scandrick with 3. The team overall only had 2 pass defenses and 2 QB hits. So More so of there was a lot of drop passes throughout this game. Like Jason Witten for Dallas was targeted 14 times, had 9 receptions. Like that's not that bad. I mean, Cole Beasley 12 targets, 8 catches. Um, Des Bryant was targeted 5 times, only had 1 catch. I mean, so all in all, the Cowboys with a young quarterback, a new young running back, could have made some improvements throughout the game, but I think overall through the long haul of the season, I think you're going to see those two make some noise. Um, I don't think Giants fans should be a whole lot worried. At the end of the day, when it comes at least this game, I think I don't know, man. I just get the feeling. I think these two are gonna Prescott, uh, Elliott when they can sit down and get a little bit more comfortable. Um, Going further into the season, I think this Dallas team has some potential. I don't think it's just going to be a shit fest the whole season. I don't. So I mean, be on the lookout for that. We'll be on the lookout for that. But I'm gonna get going. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm gonna talk to you guys on the next video. Until then, you guys have a good one.